Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Rich. I hope you're doing well and I hope you're feeling great. The market seems to be buoyant today and it seems to be in the positive territories as I'm recording this video. And I thought we'll just broadly talk about what's happening. And by the end of the video, I hope I've given you some guidance on how you should be investing in this kind of situation. There has been a lot of volatility in Indian markets leading up to the elections. Then during the results, of course, which we have spoken to a lot about, and I think we've done it to death. And post that, we've been seeing the market surging forward. After the initial fears in the market that the government may not form, the government is formed now, and the current government seems to be continuing in majority. As of now, things seem to look stable, and the FIIs also seem to be feeling the same way. And if you look at it, the Sensex has already surpassed the peaks of 77,000, and the Nifty has exceeded 22,400 for the first time. And even the mid caps have gone up, reaching 20,085. The small caps also have been surging. So there is almost across the whole broad market. 2024, the market indexes have gained almost 7%, around 7%. And if you look at the 200-day moving average, that gives you an idea of how the market has been trending, as they say. If you look at the broader market, all the sectors are doing well. They're above their 200-day averages, except for the Nifty Media. The bullish trend is something to be taken with caution. The reason why I'm saying it should be taken with caution is because 1 in 5 of the 500 Nifty stocks, Nifty 500 that is trading below the 200 DMA. So do you see that as an opportunity or do you see that as a warning? Is up to you. I would suggest that whatever you decide to invest, you don't go on these trends. These trends are like the weather, but based on the weather, you do not make your daily commute decisions. You see if it's raining then and there, and then you decide to carry something with you, or you look at the sky and you decide to carry something with you. I don't think most of you check the weather app in the morning or see what is the weather going to be like before you decide to head out, because weather apps are as reliable as market predictors are. But the notable stocks to mention are, of course, Bajaj Finserv, which has been moving and is below the 200-day average. Aether Industries is another one. So you do see these companies, which are, large companies like the Finserv. So do you see an upside in it? It's something for you to ponder and think about, because if the market is in a bullish run and things are in a bullish trend, someone like a Bajaj Finserv, which is trading below its 200-day average, is there an upside? Is there a potential for an upside, as they say? But do remember, we are not traders, we are investors, and we're talking about the long haul. So when I'm saying, do you see a potential upside? I'm talking about in the long term. Is it corrected enough for you to think about buying into it long term as something for you to consider? When I'm talking about all this, what I really wanted to hit on was, as I said in the beginning of the video, should give you some idea on how to trade in these times, is because of the results of the election, the government being formed, there seems to be a lot of speculation in the market, especially driven by the FIIs. The foreign portfolio investors seem to be really consuming a lot of companies in the small cap sector, which is where the bubble seems to be forming. And a lot of these transactions are murky, meaning it's not very clear on who's buying and how much they're buying and why they're buying. So that is where the concern is. The FPI's main investment so far is 35% of it, it's around 2 trillion rupees, seems to be in the 100 BSE small cap companies, around the tune of 71,631 crores. The small cap, Nifty small cap and the BSE small cap have outperformed and outpaced the Nifty and the Sensex last year. So these are clear warning signs. The reason why I'm saying it's warning signs is, though we always think if a foreign portfolio investor is investing in a certain company, it offers stability, it offers credence to thinking that the company must be a good company. If the foreign investment seems to be banking on it and they seem to be relying on this, we have seen this true with any of the large cap companies. But the same foreign portfolio investors also set a portion of their money, their investment, as a gamble, as a bet, where they place bets on 10 companies. And if one of them turns to be a lottery winner, the remaining 9 burn, they don't mind because they took a gamble and they see an upside in the whole thing. And they don't mind because out of their large volume of investment, only a small portion is apportioned into this kind of a gamble. But the problem for us retail investors is we cannot look at this and say, is this part of their gamble or is there part of their main investment? So this is why relying on information, as foreign portfolio investors seems to be investing in this company, you can't take that as a green light and start investing. And this is very apparent in the way they've been picking these small caps. Notably, Suzlon Energy is one. FIA stake has increased from 13 to 23%. And PNB Housing Finance, the FIA have increased from 56 to 58. Coforge have increased, they've invested from 26% to 35%. And Blue Star, they've invested from 12.1% to 17.7%. And CAMS, they've increased the stake from 36.1 to 54.8. My biggest concern out of all this is Suzlon. Suzlon had recently made the news when one of the independent directors also resigned, citing corporate governance issues. So you do not know. I know a lot of you have been who bought Suzlon at a price and you have lost in it and you do not know if you should be holding or not. And a few videos back, I said my way of thinking would be if I had invested in Suzlon some time ago and I'm seeing some loss, I would rather cut my losses and move my whatever capital left into something that would serve me better. Post that, Suzlon has been seeing a surge, a resurgence, as they say, the share price at least. But I don't believe fundamentally the company has changed to garner this kind of attention, and seems a lot of speculation seems to be going on here. The promoters themselves have decreased their stake over the last 3 years, and when the promoter themselves seem to be decreasing their stake, it doesn't speak great for the business entirely. So I would be very cautious in companies like Suzlon or other small caps, and generally the small cap sector altogether, especially when you're in a bull run and you're seeing these eye-watering numbers and eye-watering growths in terms of percentages, and you feel a strange sense of FOMO, then maybe you should have been buying, especially when you hear the stories like Amaraj Batteries, where post-elections it's gone skyward and it's become, as Anand says, a Vairausi or diamond pin, and it's not affordable anymore. The price ranges it is at, the valuations it is at. And if you're able to see the future, you are more gifted than I am. I cannot see the future, and I would rather see value and buy value. And even now, the companies which Anand usually mentions, such as Natco, are still trading at price ranges to their earnings at a good price, at a good value, as I would say, which I would ask you to consider. So keep investing, keep looking for opportunities. Yes, we did have a great opportunity a week or so back, and I do hope all of you who have been following me on Instagram took notice of it, where I posted saying I hope you're shopping, that you did manage to invest something, even if it's a little bit, even if it's a one share, like I said in a previous video. It's great. I have a sense of satisfaction for entering the market at the time. I wish you all the best in your investing, and I'll see you in the next one soon. Thank you for watching the video. Bye.
It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.